Well, have a seat. Do you mind if I hit you with some rapid fire questions?
Oh yeah, please, ask away.
Fantastic. A lot of your success in this role will depend on your ability to learn the product and answer questions via email, phone, and in-person interviews. Do you have a desire to learn our product?
Yes, I'm very intrigued by your product. Not only is it innovative, but it's very unique, and I'm fascinated with the booming tech industry, so working in a new and upcoming industry would be awesome. I also have a lot of customer service experience, so if you look at my Soto apparel position, which was retail, and my event planning business, I've always been working with people, and I think I'm really good with talking to them, communicating them, and finding answers to issues that they have when they come up.
Fantastic. Another huge part of your job will be your ability to process quotes in a timely manner. How will you go about prioritizing and keeping track of customer orders?
Well, my organization style in college was huge, and it was very important to me. I almost always use a planner, which was great. It came in handy. It really helped. I found that every time I use a planner, I got at least over a 3.5 in college. So I'll be using a planner in this position, and then when it comes time for prioritizing quotes, the way I'll do it is I'll keep them on a to-do list, and then I'll ask myself two questions. First question, what will have the greatest customer satisfaction impact among these tasks that I need to complete? And the second question, what will result in the best bottom line for the business of Fathom?
What makes you different than the average candidate?
What makes me different? I'd say the reason I stick out apart from other candidates is the fact that I played sports in college, I played soccer, and so I have the ability to find my own intrinsic motivation through hard work and adversity.
Perfect. Well, hey, nice to meet you. We think you'll be a great addition to the company.
Thanks a lot. Hope to hear from you. So a lot of people think 3D printing is really complex and hard, but it's actually pretty simple when you take a look at it. So polyjet printing is the closest ever resemblance to the normal inkjet printer. And instead of ink being taken out and rotating back and forth when the inner is going back and forth, it is just something called polymer. And so what happens is it rotates back and forth on a piece of paper like this, and then layer by layer, it sets it down, the UV light goes over it, it then becomes photopolymer, and then it is hardened. And then it crosses over again, and it does the same thing. Until, let's say, you decide to make a square, all the layers add up, everything's been cured by the UV light, polymer becomes into photopolymer, and you have a complete square that you can use right away. So now that we've explained the PolyJet printer in simple terms, I'd like to explain the FDM printer in simple terms. So, similar to the printer, this would be attached to the rod right here that carries it back and forth for different layers. And what happens is the material used is a thermoplastic soluble heated up item. And so it comes down on a layer and it squirts it out just like that. And then once it's left the printer, it becomes cooled and dried and it's ready for the next layer. So it adds a next layer until finally it prints, let's say for example, this cup. So this thermoplastic materials turns into the finished product, which you can use right away. Thank you, Fathom employees, for taking the time out of your busy day to watch my video and get to know more about me. I'm looking forward to hearing back from you. Please see my contact information below